we gotta talk about something, y'all. And this right here is very important to me before we move on in the Dragon Ball series. We gotta take the self-proclaimed title of MVP away from Android 17. As far as the Tournament of Power, your man's Android 17 was never the MVP. Now, he performed admirable. Okay? Taking into account, he is zero match for a Goku or Vegeta at this point. Alright, for those of you who want to talk about Goku versus Android 17 before that point, it was essentially no different from Goku versus the others who couldn't rock with him. He attempted to boost their confidence, he attempted to see what they had, and it was more so about seeing what they had. I think Goku fully intended to let what he could do be seen in the Tournament of Power. He wasn't interested in dominating his teammates and letting them know, no, I'm definitely stronger than you. I think it was pretty much implied already, regardless of how he allowed them to perform, from Gohan to Krillin to Android 17 to Fat Boo. He knew that they knew, you cannot rock with me at this point. And that's what we know about Goku is, the more secure he is, the more calm he is, the more lax he is, the stronger he becomes, the less he feels the need to show it on you when you're a person who literally cannot compare to him. Now, that's the thing that I personally believe about Goku, but when it comes down to Android 17, I take him out of the category that would apply for MVP of the Tournament of Power, because he just wasn't able to perform at a level on tier with what was required. Android 17, he played decent support, but everybody played support for others at various points in time. Android 18 was the first one eliminated, but Krillin got her up out of there. You know what I mean? Like, even Vegeta came through to assist a Master Roshi. Gohan and Piccolo were working together. Android 18 even saved Android 17, and Android 17 even saved Android 18. Shooting the anime, it was a point where Piccolo saved Android 18 by telling her to get down and releasing the energy blast. He kind of saved her from being the one that was about to get dropped out. But multiple times throughout the Tournament of Power, there are several instances of teamwork, which is well and good. But just the tier that we need you to be able to fight at. Like, if we don't have this tier of opponent, and I get it, everybody has their role, but I just tend to think that the people who have to fight at the highest difficulty, I think those people should get more credit for what we would normally call playing your role. I think playing your role when you're the strongest gets you more credit than playing your role when you're the weakest. When your role is, hey, 17, hang back, sit back here and just shoot, just stay here so that we keep an extra person in here while me and him beat him. I think that that's different than saying, yeah, I went out there and duked it out with Jiren in the very end. Android 17 was completely maxed out by normal Toppo's power. He wasn't going to be able to perform against normal Toppo. He started running, man. That's just, like I said, I felt like the Android 17 was mid-tier. Android 18 at that point in time was the top of low tier to me. Low tier God. Okay? That's how I personally felt. I felt Android 17, was somewhere in the mid-tier. He makes it known that he is completely impressed with Frieza, that he completely believes that if he fails, Frieza will not fail, that Frieza will get the job done that he himself cannot get done. Also, keep in mind, Android 17 still has infinite stamina. So for him to vouch for Frieza, for him to talk about how Frieza and Jiren are so incredible as they're fighting and he's running in the opposite direction. Android 17 knew this is cool. but it doesn't necessarily mean that he's smarter than the others, because this isn't applicable to their fighting style. Running away forever and shooting forever isn't something that works for everybody's skill set. So they would actually lose IQ points. They would lose battle IQ points for attempting Android 17 strategies, since you don't have the infinite stamina to make it work, right? But Android 17 is like, he's not trying to fight somebody he knows he cannot win against. And I just think that his contribution, while definitely deserves, to give his credit, while definitely appreciating like anybody's contribution in no stakes. Come on, man, this is a team. I just felt like Android 17's contribution wasn't nowhere near as high as what people felt that it was. You know, if we don't give credit to Goku and Frieza for fighting Jiren and taking him out of the ring, but we give credit to Android 17 for staying in the ring, like Goku said, hey, hang back, we got a plan. You know, I think that's a little weird. If we don't, throughout the entire time, while Goku and Vegeta are fighting at this tier that is exclusive to them in the Tournament of Power on our team of Universe 7, you see that Vegeta is constantly watching Goku, even so much to the point, like watching his back, even so much to the point, Toppo even tells Vegeta, listen, man, if you're so interested in how well Goku doing, you could watch him from the bleachers. Vegeta wasn't having that. And like nothing, slammed Toppo off of him and continued to watch Goku, even right after being warned about it. Nah, I'm still watching his back. That's a fact. When Goku fell the first time against Jiren, Vegeta was right there. I actually think it was Vegeta who caught him. You know, it seemed to me that Hit attacked Jiren when he felt like his guard was down, right? On some, soy phone type stuff. Like, yeah, he attacked him. Don't get in the way. Get at dude when he attacked. But he was on guard. He blocked it. And then next thing you know, Vegeta had Goku over there. He asked him a quick couple of questions, and then Frieza snatched him off. But yeah, I do think that Vegeta is the MVP of the Tournament of Power. And in the very end, Goku was laid out on the ground and could not move. Vegeta's last stand against Jiren is very important, because if I retreat so that I can go recuperate like Frieza is doing, like Android 17 has been doing, like Goku is doing, if I do that, Goku will immediately be defeated. And Vegeta was being a team player. That's one thing that we see. Despite the fact that they didn't want to follow Gohan's plan, I'll probably give that part its own video. It seems like they still had it in their mind for teamwork, and they just felt like Gohan's approach to it wasn't necessarily the best. Gohan wanted to hold hands. Y'all let me know how y'all personally feel about this video. We'll probably revisit the topic sometime soon. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Like the video, hype the video, subscribe if you ain't subscribed already, because man, what is you doing?